Hello. How's it going, people? Yeah, I didn't know what to build today, actually. I just thought I need to do a stream. Haven't been on for a while. The new TLC's coming out with the dinos, with the Dire Bears this week, actually, I think. So, thought I'd give these a new place to live. Hey, Bonkers, how's it going, pal? Yeah, Taylor, that's the plan. See how it goes. Maybe get some inspiration from you guys as well. You'll get to see kind of raw footage how I actually do my build. So trial and error tonight. Hopefully I'll come up with something, and we'll be able to do a tutorial on it later on. And I forgot to switch off my notifications. Damn it. Okay. Wow, 147 watching. Holy smoke. Hello everyone. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with the chat, unfortunately. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for that, buddy. I haven't Kume, because it's literally this is going to be a build in progress, so I've got no idea how this is going to turn out, to be honest with you. What I do need is my headset, because I can't hear nothing. Oh, thanks, Lars. Hey, Lil, how's it going? Alaskan man, I appreciate that, buddy. Just trying to get my headset to work, guys, because I can't hear nothing at the moment. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing tonight, is a dino pen for these guys, for the new bears, because I thought that they're coming out soon. They're going to be TLC, so give them a new place to live, I think. Hey, Creature, how's it going? What I did try and do is, I don't know if you can tell, but at the top here, there's like a little bar with all the chat. So I thought that would kind of make things a little bit easier to follow. And then the bottom down there, it should show up how many people's watching on YouTube and how many people's watching on Twitch. But that doesn't seem to be working either, so I'll have to, I think I'll have to play about with that for a bit. So for those who are watching on Twitch, hiya, welcome to the stream. Hopefully your chat should show up at the top, so I should be able to follow both YouTube and Twitch, so I'll not be ignoring you. Just whether or not I can see it quick enough or not. Hiya John, how's it going? Hey Chaos. Oh well, I've got no sound on my headset, unfortunately, so I have to play blind. Deaf, sorry. shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. What dino do I think needs some TLC? To be fair, I just think a lot of the older ones, really, obviously the Dire Bear's getting done. I know the Spino needs a lot of love as well. I think that needs a bit of attention, but I think that's getting done in the second pass, to be fair. So yeah. Okay. I did spawn in quite a few bits, so hopefully I'll not have to do too much spawning in. Should have enough to crack on. As always start with pillars and foundations. Hey, Armchair Assassin, how's it going? Yeah, I should have put a GPS out, but I'll quickly get one of them as well, because that's quite a good spot, this, actually. I'll show you where we're building. So if anyone wants to recreate this themselves, they can see where we are. So there's the coordinates if anyone wants to build this, but it's quite an easy spot to find, actually, because you're right next to the castle. I'll show you. Just over there. But it's quite a big area and it's nice and flat, so you could build some huge builds on here if anyone's interested. But yeah, it's quite a nice spot. I do a lot of my tutorials on here because it's really flat, and it's there's not many big predators come here as well. So if you are playing this on official, then you shouldn't be bothered too much by like the likes of Rexes and whatnot as well. I do have an idea in my head. I want to have 2 pens, but I want them linked with like a little bridge or an overhang. Yeah, Ragnarok's a great map. I love it. Skillful Noob, yeah, there's a Primitive Plus server being set up, so I think there will be some builds happening on there. I don't think I'll be doing any tutorials on that, just because it's a bit hit-y-missy with kind of the materials and stuff and how they place. But there's a few people on the server at the moment, the likes of Lilm, Chaos, Captain Fat Dog, Venoms, who are they're rebuilding kind of all the ruins on the Ragnarok map, and they're doing that in Primitive Plus. So I'll be doing showcases very similar to that one you probably seen, or you might have seen the other day of the villa. Doing a couple of videos like that, so kind of showcasing what people can do rather than doing a full tutorial. Hey Eaglesman, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Hey Nick Kelly, welcome to the stream. I've not done any cave pens yet. Again, I mean, you know, tell us if you want to see something different, but pretty much most of the time, whenever I build things, I'm building them so you can build them on official. So you'll notice, you know, I can't get as creative as I'd probably like to be honest with you, because you're limited to, you know, 1, the materials, and 2, you know, the structure, you know, like structure collision and all that kind of stuff. But if I was going to do a cave pen, then I think it would be different every time for everyone else. So I suppose I could do one, but It's for me. I try and keep it so it's official, more than as much as I can. To be fair. Yeah, the Raptor would be good. I think you're probably right. That looks a little bit pretty plain, doesn't it? Hey Alan, how's it going? Hey Joe. The Ice Raven, I just spawned that in. To be honest with you, when I was messing about 4 months ago when Ragnarok first came out, it's just sat there ever since. So yeah, I just spawned it in using is it SL Client? I think it is. Hi Kay, how's it going? Hey LV, how's it going, buddy? Hi Jonas. Clubber, if you do, you're more than welcome to come and join the server. You should pop on and get building with some, because there's some really creative people in our Discord and in our server now at the moment, so you should get yourself across. Hey Jamie, how's it going? Jamie. Hi Joel. I stream not very often, to be fair. Just kind of when I can be bothered more than anything else. I'd like to stream more regularly, but you know, with work commitments and stuff like that, it's difficult to kind of put a time to it. Hey HBot, how's it going? Building the waterfall in the desert on Rag. Yeah, that's quite nice. There's lots of nice spots to build on Rag, to be honest with you. Some awesome places on here. And they've done a real good job of making areas where, you know, people who like to build can build massive buildings because of the amount of flat space. So hats off to them for that, to be fair. It's really good what they've done. Hi Sandra. Hi Aston Howe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, life's good, Clover. Oh, sorry, Aston. Yeah, really, really good. Sorry if I can't keep up with the chat, guys. It's on my screen. It's going pretty fast. Herbivore Island on the island map. Yeah, I was actually planning on doing quite a big construction there years ago. Well, last year. Linking it with like a bridge and stuff, but I never got round to it. Hi Lars, how's it going? Hi Nicholas. I don't know if that needs to be wider. Make it 3. Some little fat pens. TLC. Yeah, I love this spot, to be fair. I mean, to be honest with you, I was just messing about before having a look, and there's quite a nice little pathway leading up here, so I'm thinking I might even do a castle here at some point. I know there's a castle in the background there, but I might kind of build my own, because you could do something quite good with that, because there's quite a nice little path here leading up to the area. You know, like something like this, so you can, you know, a bit of a role play, so you can have, like, you know, an arched gate coming over there, you know, rocking up here on your horses. Yeah, I could do a breeding room at the back, couldn't I? Almost like make it like a triangle sort of thing. Yeah, that might be quite cool. Alright, let's have a play, see what we can come up with. Hey Eduardo, how's it going? I mean, what do you got? What do you think? Do you think I should do more of this? More kind of just building on camera, messing about with design ideas, build ideas, or would you prefer this just to kind of do all this in the background and then just put a video every couple of weeks? HFG full circle. Yeah, there's that would take too long on stream. But yeah, I've got lots of ideas with circle builds now because of Fat Dog's tutorial. It's great, like, you know, fountains and stuff like that. But maybe it's not on stream. I get frustrated because I keep demolishing the foundation by mistake and I lose everything. And I've done that about 10 times now. Yeah, small fort sounds quite good as well. That I actually want to do quite a few more kind of like more creative builds. But as I said before, the problem with them creative builds is they probably wouldn't get like how to build tutorials on them just because they'd be so complex and there'd be so much variations that you probably couldn't do it unless you had a boosted server or you had no clip connected. Hey, Max, all the way from Australia. How's it going, buddy? Honey, actually, what would be quite nice is just put a kind of a honey farm all the way along the back. And there's Retron. Is it Retrons? Retrons from Brazil. How's it going, bud? Mr. Bad, it's neither actually. It's not choice or challenge. It's the fact that I use the Xbox One and S Plus isn't available. I mean, to be fair, if I had a PC, I probably would use S Plus, just because of some of the things you can do, you know, with the half walls. And to be honest with you, even just flipping the sloped walls would make such a difference on building. You know, so even if they just brought them two elements, the half-size walls and flipping of the slope walls, I'd be more than happy with that. Why you build two places? I just want to put out. My idea is to have two pens, one either side, and I want to try and have somewhere where you can just kind of walk your down, you know, your bears into, and just leave them kind of under a canopy sort of thing, just to mix it up a little bit, really. Hi, Fear, Fear Astro Gaming. I'm playing on the Xbox at the moment. Yeah, that's, to be fair, that's big enough for a Bronto, the large pen. And again, that was something I didn't really want to build because, you know, a lot of people complain because obviously you can't build it on, you know, there's not really lots of big flat areas on most of the other maps. But again, there is a technique on there you can use to build it with using pillars. But as videos like that take us, you know, weeks to come up with, weeks to build, weeks to edit, and I can only kind of put one on a month, unfortunately. question is, can a dire bear go through a single? Fresh milk. It was meant to be the 18th, which is that now? Or we're on the 19th. It was meant to be the 18th, and I think they said the 19th, but I think someone was telling me it's the 20th now. So, yeah, it's the 20th as it stands at the moment. Tiny Human. I've got a couple of Ark speedboats that are built on. You can build them on rafts, but they're built on the motorboat. So you could look at them. Again, I'm not much of a raft builder. I mean, I think since they brought out that new wheel, it kind of ruined the whole thing. You know, you can build something and within 3 minutes it's just destroyed. I think Twitch is just Aaron Longstaff. I think it's just the same. You probably notice as well, it's in there, there's 2 people on Twitch on the bottom left. I try to get it so you could see my YouTube counts as well, but for some reason that doesn't seem to be working. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm playing on Xbox, Aston. Yeah, Bonkers. Actually, Bonkers has got quite a few good boats. Check his channel out. You should do a plug there, Bonkers. He's got quite a few speedboat builds. Green Rock, I can certainly see your comments, buddy. I haven't seen any of the TLC yet, but I must admit the Rex looks pretty good. It looks more like an Allosaurus. Hey, the Warrior, how's it going? Yeah, the wheels are a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. So I need to check to see if this... he's not going to get through there, these 2. But should that be for us? What's the quality of the stream like, people? Because on my screen it looks pretty good. If anyone's having problems with logging in, logging out, let us know. Because I am trying something different tonight as well. I'm doing it through Restream as opposed to directly through YouTube. And I always get this wrong as well when I choose the slope wall. Let's try left. Never. This will be the wrong way around, guaranteed. Yep. Oh, as always. Oh well. Damn it. AGSADD, yes, there will be well, depending how well this turns out, and if people want it, I will do a tutorial on this build. But I need to see how it turns out first. As I said, it's just an idea I've had in my head that I wanted. To be fair, what I wanted to have is like lots of pods, kind of all the way around in a square sort of thing, and like a courtyard in the middle. But I think for the purpose of the stream, I'll probably just do 2. And then obviously you can add them if you need to. Hey Julian, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the creative mode. I mean, I think they've missed a trick as well, though. I think they could have done a bit more, like adding almost like a video editor on there as well, so you could edit your videos as you're going and stuff like that. Lilm, if you're on the stream, my headset's not working. That's why it's around my neck. I can't get my headset to work, unfortunately. I should have tested it before I went online. To be fair, Bonkers, when I seen that, I was actually desperate to recreate it. I might actually give that a go, to be fair, because it's phenomenal. Hi, pizza guy. Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Never thought about that. That's a good idea. So you can put the rugs on top of the slope walls, can you? Hi Eric. Yeah, I mean, as I said, see how well it goes. See how well it goes, and then I might put a. So when you say inverted HFG, do you mean flip them round like that? Is that what you mean? Hey Corey, how's it going? I use I use a Mac, so I use Final Cut Pro. It's not amazing, but it's all right. All right, it's all right. No, yeah, yeah, I use Final Cut Pro and I use Motion 5, I think it is, to kind of edit like the arrows and all the kind of other bits that go on in the background. Okay, I'll leave it like that for now. What's the chol pizza guy? Not sure what that is. World Cup, that's a tough one. I think Spain's got quite a good team, to be honest with you. But I mean, World Cups and the Euros and stuff like that, there's teams in there you think wouldn't do well that tend to do very well. I mean, look at Wales in the last Euros. They're doing absolutely fantastic. Who would have thought they'd have gotten where they did, you know? You think? Yeah, Germany's got a strong team as well, haven't they? I suppose. Yeah, they've got quite a good team as well. Yeah, to be fair, you know, I'm a big football fan, but when it comes to, you know, the Euros and the World Cups, you know, England really frustrate us. To be fair. Hiya Mason, how's it going? Yeah, Wales done fantastic. They did. I was glad for them, to be honest with you. Oh, thanks, Mason. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I want to try and stream a little bit more often, to be fair, and get the content a little bit better than it is. Because I must admit, I do love making my tutorials, but it's just nice sometimes just to chat to people as well, rather than kind of, you know, someone just listening to the music and me cracking on with it myself. I'll join that, Lars. Hi Sarah. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for Fat Dog, Captain Fat Dog, to finish his castle so I can build mine. But he seems to be taking some time on that. And I've got to be careful as well while I'm building this as well, because that would look quite nice with kind of overlapping ceilings. But you probably wouldn't be able to do that on a standard map. Elliot, no, I'm not. Get a load of stick for it, but I'm a Man United fan. So yeah, living in the northeast, I get a load of stick for that. But yeah, support Man U rather than Newcastle. Newcastle's my second team. Hey Green Rock, how's it going? Not so much a build off, Sarah. It's just more so that he's doing like a 6 or 7 part build, and I've said to him I want him to finish that so that, you know, I'm not kind of putting mine out when before his is finished, sort of thing. PvE tomato sauce. I don't PvP, bro. Sorry. No, PvP's for me. You couldn't build stuff like this. It wouldn't last 2 minutes. It would just get demolished, get destroyed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build like a honey pen at the back. Yeah, as I said before, George, I'd love to see S Plus come to this, but if I was a betting man, I think they'll not do it, or if they do, they'll just leave it in the creative mode. Yeah, I finally got round to it, Sarah. Sorry, I'm terrible. I've set a load of stuff up, and yeah, I've never really gotten around to kind of setting the server up properly, to be honest with you. It's unfortunately, but I am going to start kind of giving people a bit more for being a patron. I mean, obviously you get access to my server. There's 5 servers now, 2 PlayStation 1s, 2 Xbox 1s, and Lil and Venoms is busy setting up a Primitive Plus server. So you can do a little bit more role playing on that. But what I am going to start doing is kind of do like monthly giveaways. So I don't know if anyone follows us on Twitter or social media, but I've managed to get myself a product partnership with Elgato. So I should be able to kind of give away kind of stream decks and capture cards and things like that as well, so that people can start, you know, recording their own videos, and I'll be doing that every couple of months or so. So again, if you're not watching us following us on Twitter or Instagram, do that, and obviously as a patron, you'll get access to them giveaways as a priority. Jonas, I've played Fortnite a few times, and I'm absolutely terrible at it. Yeah, I'll stick to Ark for now. I play things like that, COD and stuff in my spare time. When it comes to YouTube, I'll probably stick to Ark. Something I'm a little bit better at. Hey Lars, no, I'm from the UK, buddy. And Robert Duck, I'm not. I'm from the northeast of England. I have got Facebook, Pizza Guy, but it's not like a YouTube Facebook. It's just my personal Facebook. Metal pick. Yeah, we've actually got over 60 patrons now, and everyone, you know, various different servers. But the bulk of people play on the Xbox server. There's about 26 people or so on one server in particular, and the rest tend to play on PS4. But I think the Primitive Plus server is going to get a lot of hype, just because of that villa build that the guys made. There's so much more you can do with that, like little stalls and barrels, and don't want to make this too big. Honey. Support main, the best place to start would be Viking Bay. There's loads of resources there, and it's dead easy to get yourself started on there. It's quite good. That's where we set the communal areas up, the bank and things like that, because it's such a. Saying that though, I've been reading on my Discord that there tends to be is it a raptor spawn, an alpha raptor there. So you probably have to watch out for that. But in the best part, it's pretty easy to build on. Yeah, I've got an Aviary, Lucas. There's a tutorial on that. Yeah, so I've done an Aviary. I've done a lot of kind of pens, like, you know, Aviaries, and I think I've done a raptor pen. Done a large pen for breeding. I've done a small pen for breeding. The only one I haven't done that a lot of people are asking for is a kibble farm. And I've probably got about 10 different versions of kibble farms that I've been messing about with. But the problem is, it's building one that's easy to build, that looks nice as well. I can make a functional one, no problem. But it's making a kibble farm that looks nice as well as functional. That's the bit I'm struggling with. So thinking about this now. So this year there's probably just going to be access for us, or the player, and the access to the pen itself will probably be around here for the diver. feel free to give us suggestions, people, as well. I'm not precious about this build because I'm just busy working this out myself. So I'm happy to tear it down and start again. Make a bear bunk bed. Hey Cameron, how's it going? Dino Museum there. I think, you know, some of these suggestions like Dino Museums and all the other things like that, they'd be great to build on Primitive Plus because there's so many more kind of materials and decorations and stuff. I think they'd look awesome. Whereabouts? Whereabouts have I missed? HFG, where have I missed? Hi Tim, you know what? I can't take any credit whatsoever for that desert villa. It was a few of my friends and patrons and people on the server who decided to rebuild it, and they only invited me in to kind of have a look around and yeah, do the video really. So they have asked me to come and help them with the ruins because the plan is they're going to rebuild all of the castle's going to be one of them, that one in the background, that's going to be redone. The desert ruins, I think there's an ice cave they're looking to redo as well. But yeah, I can't take any credit for that other than, you know, they're my friends and they asked me to record the video, I think. Hey Danielson, how's it going? All the way from Brazil. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, I'll call one of the bears Winnie the Pooh. This game mode, it's just PV. This is my kind of this is the server. It's my single player server. This is where I mess about with all of my builds. I could give you a tour of the night, but I've just literally had to demolish everything, do a wipe of the server because things weren't loading in properly. All right, I was going to say I'm looking all over for that. We'll break that up in a bit. I think they're doing 3, but as far as we know so far, they've announced 2 of them. It just depends how much time they've got. Hey, the warrior. Build is looking awesome. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Yes, my spirit was there. Yeah, that was it. That's as far as I got. Huge bomb with a greenhouse top of the building and have multiple levels and make a swamp pen. Yeah, I was actually not. I wasn't going to make a swamp pen. I was. Well, it probably would be in the swamp. I was thinking about building like almost like a semi-aquatic pen. So things like frogs and the sarcos and things like that have somewhere for them to kind of hang out, like similar to the that shark pen I made. The other. Well, probably about a year ago now, actually, but something, you know, a little bit shallower, where you can have, like I say, frogs and frogs and crocodiles and stuff like that. I think that would look quite good. Problem is, I mean, I've got a little scrapbook. You know, it's, as sad as it sounds, I've got a scrapbook where I write down all my ideas, and it's just been growing arms and legs recently. And it's just, 1, finding the time to do it, and 2, making the builds look nice but also kind of functional as well. That's something that you can get things that are very functional but don't look great, and you get things that look very good but they're not functional at all. So it's trying to get the balance of it right, to be fair, which is the hardest part, I would say, on this game. And Ark don't help you. Sorry, Wildcard don't help you too much either, because they do make the building mechanics clunky as hell. That needs broken up at some point. I need to do something with that. Can you spend money on what? On what, Lars? Mason, yeah, this will be. Well, it all depends on how well it goes. Depends how well it goes, and if I like it, I might make a tutorial on this. Quick question, because I've never played with this before. Honey tribes, or whatever they are, honey hives. Sorry, do they have to be internal or can they be external? So would I have to put a glass roof on that? Do they need to have anything like that, or could I just get away leaving it outside? Yeah, you know what? That otter pen was, the idea was it was going to be another quick build, and I thought I could do that in about 5 minutes, like a 5-minute video. But that grew arms and legs as well. I decided to put like a little bridge on it and stuff like that as well. So, but that I like the otter pen. But I've noticed as well, you know, this isn't me kind of, you know, complaining, but my videos now, my builds don't get anywhere near as many views as they used to. You know, they used to get like 100,000 views, whereas now they struggle to get like 10, 15,000. And I don't know if that's because, you know, Google Analytics isn't kind of popping them up there for people to see, or people aren't interested anymore. But yeah, my build videos have dropped recently. Oh, thanks. Is it Marga? Mirko? Thank you. The Swamp Castle. Yeah, I've seen that. I was going to suggest that to Lilman, the guys. I flew past that today, actually trying to find... Because I was actually going to do a swamp build tonight. Just like a small kind of pen for, like I said, Sarcos and stuff. But I thought I'll build this one instead. But yeah, that would be quite good to rebuild as well. That looked lower. Question is now, do we do that, or do we do stone? Stone what? Stone what, Longstaff? Stone ceilings. If you send us a DM via Astro Game, and I'll have a little look. Yeah, the Swamp Castle looks. I flew past that today. It's a lot smaller than what you're trying to do at the moment. So you probably do that in about a week or so. And it's really flat area as well, so I think that it should be quite easy to do, to be honest. Did they not spawn in? Stone ceilings. Am I missing something here? Hello. Hi, Davey Dennis. How's it going? How's it going, buddy? Again, platform saddles is something I've really thought about doing, but once again, they're finicky, and things like structure weights, limits, and all that kind of stuff. Again, I try and keep things simple when it comes to the builds. Why is that not working? GFI stone ceilings. Yeah, I'm sure that's what I've done before. Hey Ricardo, how's it going, buddy? Again, apologies if I can't keep with the chat. It's gone a bit too fast for us at the moment. The hardest build, you know what? The hardest build I've done, Ryan, was the church. And I love it, but no one seems to like it. Right, okay. Quick question: wood or stone? Either on YouTube or Twitch, Twitter or Instagram, any of them. Just send us a DM, or join my Discord, pop on there, send us a message there, and I'll check you out. Wood it is. Yeah, I think wood's got it, Adri. Yeah, wood. Yeah, wood wins. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Greenhouse on Bronto platform. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah, trust you to be different, HFG. Yeah, everyone's gone for wood, except for you. Why, am I just getting that out? I'm guessing you haven't put them all together, Cameron, because I think the build limit would, or the lag would be horrendous if you put all my builds together. I mean, initially my plan was, and I don't know if you've noticed it, but a lot of my builds initially were had very similar themes, and the idea was to kind of make a village or a town out of it. But I tried setting one up, and I got about 2/3 of the way through, and hit the structure limit. Oh, well, thanks for that. Sorry, Blow. Welcome, buddy. So how long it's 2 months you say? It's good. Okay. So I think that'll look quite good. I mean, there's a lot of wood there. A lot of wood. But I think it's something. And again, it's not going to be PvP. There will be big, large, open area elements to it, but the idea of a lot, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of my builds they're not very defensive. But the idea is this would be within a complex, or there would be walls around you, the base, or you'd have other kind of dinos on, walk, wandering around sort of thing, defending the place. So. And I like leaving things open rather than putting windows and doors and everything. So yeah, but if you wanted to, there's no reason why you probably couldn't. How many is this? 1, 2, 3. You'd probably have to leave a gap of 2, but you could put a few fence foundations and then throw a dino gate in there if you wanted to. Yeah, you know what? Again, the wolf pen, I went for Adobe because it looks really good. But again, I suppose you could only really build this then on this map, Ragnarok. You couldn't build on the island. Is Adobe in the centre? I don't think it is. So yeah, you'd be limited to what maps you could build this on. But yeah, and I've started doing variations as well. I don't know if you've noticed on my builds, just to mix it up a bit, so that if you want to play about with it, you can do that yourselves as well. Yeah, green rock. That's exactly what it's intended for. You build it within a kind of a complex sort of thing. Yeah, I might spawn some Adobe roofs in and see what that looks like. As good as dead. Welcome, buddy. How's it going? I'm a bit devastated that the YouTube count's not popping up, because it's been quite high all night. It's at 143 at the moment. Unreal. So there's no sand in the centre either, is there not? So yeah, you'll be limited to well, Scorched Earth if anyone ever plays that. And this map here. So we could put some honey, some honey things in here at the back wall. I couldn't tell you support me, but if you go onto every video, if you click on the description, every single video has the every single track listed on there and links to them as well. Hey T-Dog, how's it going, buddy? Upper roof with stone. Yeah, I like stone roofs. That looks quite good against the wood. I think what I'm going to do is I'll try a couple of variations on the roof. Lucas, this is Ragnarok. Well, thanks for watching, Kitty Kong. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the support. It's so weird playing this game without any volume. My headset's not working. It's so weird. Or do I just make that lower? Metal, 100% metal bear pen. You mean the whole build metal, bonkers? Do you mean a full pen of made of metal, bonkers? So it'd be dead easy for people to grind and get the materials for. Is that what you mean? Neither. Sorry, bro. I'm playing on Xbox. Hey, Kai. Why don't you put the walls outside this structure? Just because it would take too long. So this is just purely so you can get an idea for a pen. Yeah, shut up, bongers. Yeah. Yeah, easy if you know if you've got the GFI codes, but not an official. I've just spent 10 minutes telling people that I try and make builds easy for people to build, and that's why I use a lot of materials like stone and wood. Hi Lord, how's it going? Magicus, Lord Magicus, how's it going, buddy? Wood fences to metal. Yeah, so it's like more of a cage. Suppose we could. Yeah, I've only ever done that once with on one of my builds with the stone walls, flipping them out, and that was for the I think it was the water pen. Hi Louie, how's it going? Metal roofs. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think of metal and wood will go, but I can give it a go. Hi Lucy, my favourite map is the one I'm playing on now, Ragnarok. I think they've done an unbelievable job. Absolutely unbelievable job. Is that right, Ryan, is it? I thought it was the 20th, but if that's the case, then happy days. That'll be good. Yeah, I kind of like that being a little bit lower than the rest of the build. Just enough to keep people out. People like bonkers. Oh, you git, Lil. You haven't moved me, buddy, though, have you? Hey, Slem, how's it going? Bear with us, people. I'm not sure where this is going. See, I don't think there's any need for them pillars, but I just wanted the pillars to be there so it looks like it was raised. Oh, thanks, William. So is it the first time you've seen my channel, buddy? Is it last night? Because again, that's also surprises me as well. The amount of kind of the new subscribers I'm getting kind of on a daily basis. That I thought by now everyone who plays Ark will have already searched for builds, you know. Bloody snap points on this game. Unbelievable. Okay, quick question then. What do we think about the wood railings on the side? Should they stay or should they go? Louis, I've done a direwolf pen. I've done that. That was my last build. So there's one up on my channel. That's everything. That's the way forward. Yep. Show us what I'm thinking. See if this works. Show you what I'm thinking. That was the plan. Stone, wood, stone. It's Xbox that I'm playing on, the mic. Hi Nadia, how's it going? Thanks Hemke, how's it going buddy? Yeah, what I like to try and do is just kind of get something that looks half decent, and then I tend to work on it afterwards. Because I had an idea, I wanted this to kind of be totally open, but then the more I think about it, then I don't know if people want to steal honey or not, but I try and notice everyone, Nadia, if I can. Just the chat tends to go a little bit too quick for us. It's, even though I've got two screens, I don't tend to see it quick enough. What a really good job to have, Hemke. That would be my ideal job. Developing games. Or even just working on games at any kind of stage of it, to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be developing the whole game. You know what, this game... Support me, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Well, not putting the doors in. I was just leaving it as it was. So, you know, this is the kind of, this is all going to be open here, and then possibly, I mean, how high is that? 1, 2, 3. I suppose I could put gates on there, but I wanted the whole thing to be open, to be honest with you. Yeah, as a console player, Ryan, as well, I hate it myself. It's so frustrating. We've got to wait for everything. But I suppose, in a way, it's not really a bad thing, because at least the PC tests out all the bugs, irons it all out, that type of thing. What Windows support me in? What are you talking about? In here? These ones here? Where's my other walls? There. My favourite dinos aren't actually the dinos, they're the little kind of shoulder pets, because I think they look cool. The Jaboas, they're just absolutely class. And the otters as well, I think they're cool. But yeah, as far as like I like the things like Rexes and Allosauruses and stuff, just because the animations on them is good as well when you're on them. You were saying a long time you wanted it open, but didn't want people to think so. Should we try thatch? Let's try thatch, see what that looks like. I get a lot of stick for building things and thatch because people say this isn't PvP, and it would be demolished very easily. So all the fluffy things in Hemke. No, I don't know him. Clearly. Oh, that's funny, Tiny. So what are you thinking? Thatch or wood? Yeah, we'll go for... Well, you know what? Good thing is, you know, it's just the roof, so we can change that at any time. Yeah, Thylapen's something I've I've wanted to do for a while as well, to be honest with you. I did intend to do a pen for every dino, but the problem is I just don't think I'll ever have enough time to do it. I think the game will be done, finished. What do we think? Everyone seems to like the thatch. I'm surprised. Support main. It is cheap. It's a cheap build. Not going to cost you too much, but you could change the roof with whatever you wanted. To be fair, yeah, I agree, bonkers. I must admit, I normally go for stone ceilings because it looks quite nice against the wood. But then again, in real life, you probably wouldn't have a stone ceiling on top of a wood frame, would you? Or would you? Like, look at that. They still haven't fixed that. Yeah, I must admit, Astro Gaming, that's the one thing that I don't like about this. It's like, you know, the Adobe walls, how they blend in like really well, the pattern and stuff. I just wish they'd done that with a thatch. But again, you know, I think a few people's asked us about what dinosaurs would like a bit of TLC on. I just like to spend a bit of time on making the building better, to be honest with you. Fill the gap with a pillar. What gap we're looking at? Bonkers. What gap, buddy? Pagamastics as well. They're the worst things on this game. Worst things on this game. Yeah, tricks. I've mentioned this kind of earlier on in the stream that a lot of my builds aren't designed to be kind of PvP or strong. Most of them are meant to be aesthetic, and they also, the thing as well is that I'd expect this to be in a base somewhere, so you'd already have walls around it and stuff. Between the slope walls and the wall. Between the slope wall and the wall. You mean here? This is where you mean, isn't it? Is that where you mean? No, Lilm's not on the stream, or that would have been painted pink. Cheers, Sniffle Dipple. What a cool name. Welcome to the stream, bud. Typical. I've never seen that before on this map. Wind. Or like a storm. It's nuts. Hi Nicky. Not really. Again, this is the thing. I could make some really defensive builds, but they wouldn't look very good. The idea is you'd have this in a base somewhere, so you'd already have walls and stuff around it. Yeah, MK, I haven't got my headset on, so I can't really tell. Hopefully it'll stop soon. Storm. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take the roof off. Hi Lord Magicus, this is Ragnarok. Gonna get a couple of bears, put them in the pen just to see what they look like. Hey Chessa, is it Chessa Angel? Welcome to the stream. I've never seen this before on this map. Do it backflip, I can't do it, what, on the stream or on the game? Lucy, my favourite dinos aren't the kind of any of the big ones. Mine are more the shoulder pets like the jaguars and things like that. Oh, and when I was playing on official servers, it was all of the resource collectors because that's all I used to do. The Anglo just was collect resources to do builds. Yeah, I've never seen this before. And again, apologies if it's too loud. I can't hear it because my headset's not working. I think realistically you can get 4 bears in this part, and then a couple and a few can just stand around mincing around in here. No, that's not the case. That's not the case, Tiny Human. The counter's not working because I'm not getting that many views, to be honest with you. Saying that though, 157 people watching at the moment. That's probably the most I've had in a stream. So thanks very much for sticking with us. To be fair, happy with that. You know what? I just like the fact that people will actually spend a bit of time and watch us build and watch my videos. To be fair. Is it loud, Pongers? Is it? I do apologise. Stephen, I've got a few large pens that you could use as Rex pens. Are you talking about one specifically for a Rex? Just like either on live stream or a tutorial on that? Wait, why can't I fly? Oh, because I'm trying to Giphy fly. Yeah, you know what? I'm not for that, to be honest with you. I think at the end of the day, if people want to watch us, they'll watch us. I think clickbait and stuff like that, then you get found out pretty quickly as well. Oh, thanks, Chesa. Appreciate that. Tricks, no, it's Xbox. That's what I use for my builds. I don't actually own a PC. I play on Mac. Yeah, I'm all Xbox. Poor man's PC. How long's this storm going as well? Thanks, Chesa. Yeah, you're more than welcome, Nadia, to join the server. Yeah, Sniffle Dibble, that again, little pen would be great just to stick them all in. Again, that would be an easy... I'll probably do that as one of my quick tutorials. I want to do a lot more quick builds, to be honest with you. But again, it's just... I'm not saying I haven't got the time, it's just like I keep coming up with ideas. I get halfway through building it, and then I decide to do something else. So on this map, there's tons of half-built stuff all over. Who's the Gaming Beaver? I'll have to check him out. Ryan. Does he do Ark? Yeah, Lars, I should have. Yeah, yeah. I'll build myself a stone bunker next, I think, and we'll hide in there for the rest of the stream. Hello, everyone on Twitch who's watching as well. I know there's only 5 years, but I am. Hopefully, you are chatting, and it'll pop up on the top left. Juicebox. This is just single player at the moment. This is where I mess about with all my builds. To be honest, just trying them out and then getting them kind of perfected, sort of thing, before I do me build tutorials. But I don't even know what the requirements are for the hives. Let's try these. Does anyone know the GFI code for the beehives? Do you think I'll just put B? What was that? What did that give us? Nothing. No, I just use a regular blue controller. Nothing fancy. Sniffle Dibble. There's 4 servers. There's 2 Xbox servers and 2 PCs. Sorry, PlayStation 4 servers. So again, you're more than welcome to join them. Does anyone know what the GFI code is for the Beehive before I have to Google it? I didn't see that, Venoms. I missed the chat. What do you say there, bud? Okay. Right, we've got a Beehive. Will this kill us? Will the bees attack us? Hold on. Just give myself infinite stats because I've got a feeling when I put this down, the bees are going to come up and get us. Yeah, I've just found it, man. I just put in Beehive and it worked. It's one of the probably the only ones that it is what it says on the tin. Because normally you'll put in like you want a sloped roof and you've got to put in ceiling and stuff like that. It's nuts. But yeah, that worked. Beehive. Who'd have thought? Let's have 10. Hey, Burst Fire Music, welcome to the stream, bud. Someone told us, Konza, that it's tomorrow. Yeah, you can do third person. You can, to be fair, you can do quite a lot. You can you got the third person there. You can do the orbital HUD, and there's quite basically the starting to introduce everything you can do on the PC. You can also place things as well in orbital mode, which is something that you couldn't do up until about, I think it was the last patch, to be honest with you. So again, that's quite good if you're building something quite big. Hi, Mr. Striker, how's it going? Jose creative mode. I can't wait to watch it to play it. To be honest with you, it looks really good. I just hope they keep building on it, and it's not just something they've done just to keep people like me quiet who like to build. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know whether to. I think this maybe should have come out by one more. Anyway, let's is it wood gate frame? I haven't seen Black Panther yet. It looks awesome. I'm a bit of a Marvel geek as well. I love them all. Right. If anyone knows the code for a wooden dino gate, please let me know. Just trying to find it. Good man. Thank you, Marshmallow. Hey, Equinox, how's it going? I do. Yeah, I think I have to invest in one of them as well. To be honest, it's it's hard work on the old fingers. No underscore. Alright, cool. I was nearly there. That's the one. Thank you very much. How do you get the little listing board from your tutorials, Mr. Sting? What do you mean? You mean the bit that kind of that flits in and then comes back out? The GFI codes is just a way of spawning things in without having to type the whole thing in. Trust me not to bring everything I need. Thanks, Byron. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? So, are you talking about, Mr. Sink, when the materials, like I say, the little black thing comes in and then it comes back out with the list of materials on there? Yeah, you know what, Mike? I use that as well quite a bit. But my iPad's needs charged. So once again, I've started a stream and I'm ill prepared, as ever. Make what big, American boy? I'm gonna go back with that. 2 seconds. I'm not. I'll spawn it in. No, I'm from Newcastle, from the northeast of England. Similar-ish accents. Yeah, I quite like that. Hey kid, Yeserman, how's it going? Hey Brittany, yeah, some petulas, yeah, of course I can. I'm not sure. What do you think about that? I'll have a little. I'll show you from the back. Let us know what you think. Hey Ryan. Whereabouts in Scotland? I think that there, them bits that are sticking out there, would look good if I didn't have this wall here, and that was the front of the build. My favourite dino from the TLC patch is probably the Rex, just because that needed a patch. It looked horrendous. What do we do? Tiny human, yeah. They'll appreciate you for that. Hey, Yanara. Yeah, of course I can. Oh, thanks, Brittany. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, they can use it. I mean, like I say, I was trying to do like a little compact build. But they can definitely get out of here. But I'm not too sure now about the actually having a honey part of it. I was just thinking now just to bring this out slightly further, so they've got a bigger area to kind of walk around in. Just because he's a bears American boy, and the bears collect the honey. I don't know. Someone suggested it, so I put them in. But it's like anything. Whenever I do any builds, it'll start as something, and then it ends up being something completely different by the time I'm finished. So, yeah, it'll probably change. They'll probably go. It's not too late. It's about 10:15 in the UK. Thanks, Agravin, for watching, buddy. Appreciate it. Hey, Water's Tasty, how's it going? It does. I'm be honest with you. It does need some more angles. I agree. Most of my builds again start off like this, and then it grows arms and legs. And normally, what happens is when I get to this stage where I keep kind of looking at the same thing over and over again, I tend to go away from the build and come back a little bit later on, and then I end up finding something else, and then coming back and then just starting again. Or adding to it. I think I'll probably end it there and maybe stream again tomorrow if everyone's up for that. Maybe it's the same, about an hour and a half. Same time, 8:30 GMT. Because I think what'll happen here is I'll end up doing the same thing over and over again, just demolishing it and starting again, and we'll not make much progress. Yeah, I mean, yeah, most of my builds take a few weeks or a few days, sorry, to come together. But I'm happy with the progress so far. I think what I'll do is maybe off stream I'll increase the size of this pen at the back, possibly, and yeah, come back. I mean, again, if you want us, I'll be here tomorrow same time, and I can get this one finished off for you, and then do a tutorial on that afterwards. Well, once again, just thanks for the support, thanks for watching us, thanks for all your messages and all the likes and the shares and everything you've been doing. I will be here tomorrow, so hopefully catch us again, as I said before, same time, 8:30 GMT, and yeah, a couple hours and hopefully we'll get this pen finished. So yeah, thanks again everyone, and see you all later.